Alright, so we start out with a light for the traffic leaving the Watertown Mall. We have about maybe a dozen cars and someone who I hope is on an e-bike or they're really strong. Alright, that goes for about 15 seconds. And now we have the left turn into the Watertown Mall and the straight movement on Arsenal. The last cycle I waited, there were something like 9 or 12 people waiting across the street, and I saw multiple people go and hit the beg button because the light wasn't changing. So we're on to the both-way green cycle. And we'll see. There's no one waiting this time. We'll see if it actually changes or if it's an actuation that maybe wasn't actuated. And when I arrived, there were definitely people waiting who had waited through pretty much a whole cycle, but it was a pretty long light. Now here's a lot of wasted green time. Okay, finally we go to yellow. And this is unactuated, goes back to green. So even though it's a relatively high pedestrian area, you have to actuate. Now there's a gentleman. He's going to actuate the light just like I did. Will not recall likely until the Western Avenue phase, so he's going to have to wait now. Yeah, through this phase, which is about another minute and 10 seconds. And only because he actuated it is it going to change. So, this is a sort of a suburban Strode environment, but you have the bike share station, you have the obviously no turn on red there. There's someone else goes and actuates it. There's no actuation indicators, so you don't know if you have to stop or not. And now here's some more wasted green time. We're just sort of sitting with not much traffic coming through, although another light just let out, so a few vehicles, but really not that many. Someone who doesn't seem to understand how headlights work. And now you've been waiting for more than a minute, minute and a half. We have some pedestrians lined up waiting. Well, there's somebody just gonna try to cross because it's been so long. So there's no reason, and everyone's gonna cross early now, and now it's gonna go to walk now that everyone waited for an extra, minute where there was really no traffic. So now we have people who are crossing. Hopefully they make it in time here. We have someone who's just waiting to make that right on red, but they're actually gonna wait for the pedestrians. It's a relatively short countdown, so people can sort of make it across. She's really gunning to go, and now it cycles again. So that's 2 full cycles, one of which had an actuation, one didn't. This is a pretty short green. Put the cars out again. Not a lot of vehicles. It does seems to have loop detectors, so hasn't gapped yet. It looks like it's going to gap there, and then it'll go back to the first light. So probably light that could have better detection, or just a shorter cycle for the vehicular movements, because it causes long waits for pedestrians, and a light where automatic recall may be appropriate, even if it's not used every cycle. There is a relatively high number of pedestrians. A no turn on red out of the mall would probably be helpful as well, because there needs to be the left turn cycle. There should be plenty of time on the right turn cycle to have a permissive green and then have that no turn on red. So that's the first light that I'm going to do in my series of understanding how traffic lights don't work for pedestrians and really anyone who's not in a car. And look at that, that's almost a full stop before the right on red. That's more of a rolling stop. And yeah, here's a nice long green for you. A lot of unused cycle. I could certainly put in a loop detector and cut that cycle short. And you know, maybe that'll happen. Yep, so now the pedestrian is not crossing. There they go, and this guy is in the crosswalk. Is he gonna go? I don't know. Should I go? I'll wait. So yeah, a lot that could be made better about this light. There's someone else who's gonna run right through. Just gotta get through there. This guy, you know, he's probably gonna wait for a while. He might just walk in front of that, but I'll help him out. And yeah, here's a good light. It doesn't work that well for cars, but it really doesn't work for pedestrians. Join us next time when we'll probably find another one.